Hey, Mitch the RV Guy here, bringing you another killer deal on used toy haulers. Now, this thing is absolutely amazing. If you know toy haulers and you know the Thor Transport name, oh man, is it famous for quality, and you'll see why right now. This is a 26-foot, 2001 toy hauler, and man, am I telling you, this thing is in spectacular shape. This will go a long way to show the difference between Thor build quality and a lot of the other manufacturers. Now take a look on the outside. Everywhere that you look on the outside here, this thing is in just cherry shape. Take a look, even the decals look fantastic, which for something to this age is almost completely unheard of. Auxiliary shower, this is mandatory, absolutely must have for a toy hauler. You're gonna have your RVs, your quads, your bikes, they're gonna get dirty. Your feet are gonna get dirty. You don't wanna bring that in to your toy hauler. You gotta wash that off outside before you bring it in. Also, look at this candy. This is a 4,000 watt Onan micro quiet generator. Now what's the difference between an Onan micro quiet and your standard generator? Well, this runs at 1500 RPM. That makes it whisper quiet. It makes it so that you don't have in your ear as you're trying to sleep, like you get on a lot of the generators that are made, for example, for like external use. That is a cherry generator, and keep in mind, RV generators like that, the 1800 RPM ones, cost about $1 per watt. So at 4,000, you can do the math on that and see just what kind of a value that is back there. Now look at the rear door here. You see how this is fully laminated? This is one piece. It really gives you the high quality that you're going to need to take your stuff in and out of there for years. A whole lot better than, for example, take a look at this one right here. See the crimped aluminum? Not nearly as strong, not nearly the same as this Thor. Gas area right here for your generator, of course. Oh man, guys, this is great. Thor makes some of the best chassis possible. Now that's what really makes a toy hauler. It's a hauler. It's got to be strong. Look at that frame. You see how thick that I-beam frame is? That is absolutely overbuilt, which is why the Thor doesn't have the body gaps like you see on a lot of them at this age. You see the nice ladder up there for the walkable roof. Love the huge diamond guard on here. And you see it's not glued on, it's actually riveted on. That's one of the differences with Thor that makes him so much better. The Tahoe Transports are just really high end, as you can obviously see. Nice A&E Systems awning, much better than the Carefree awnings like you get in a lot of the cheapo guys. And as you can see, it is massive. That gives you just a nice area to escape with your family from the sun, relax outside, and actually enjoy the campground. Large grab bar here, which is great for people that are looking to get in and out without having to worry about falling or tripping or anything like that. Like I said, all the way around this, it's in really, really good shape. And this is discounted so deep, it's actually deeper than the BP oil spill. Nice large spotlight out there. That's not one of the little LEDs. That's going to give you lots of light out here, so at night, you can sit there and even tool on your bikes and equipment. Or just relax outside and not have to worry about it being so dark. Now when you first come into this thing, you immediately are struck by just how much room you have. This is only a 26-footer, but man, you can hardly tell just by looking at it. High quality everywhere that you look. That's the whole thing with the Transport. Take a look, how many other places do you see that use actual real wood for the bracings between the junctions instead of just cheapo plastic? Not many people. Plenty of storage cabinetry. We're talking about this is the real wood here on the exterior. And lots of space. Look at how deep that is. They are not joking around. When they build these, they design it so they know you're going to need to take a bunch of stuff with you. You're going to have people with you. You're going to have stuff with you. You're going to have toys with you. That's the entire point of these things, is they're called haulers for a reason. And Thor builds some incredible hauler chassis. Now, I love the kitchen area here. Most toy haulers basically have a kitchen area like you have this thing right here. That would be the kitchen on most toy haulers. You get that in addition to all of this with your Thor. Look, you got an actual full-size oven. Look at this. It's not one of the half ovens that's cut right there, giving you just a partial thing. Or a lot of them only have the stovetop range up here, and they don't even have an oven at all. In addition to that, you have lots of counter space, a nice large sink that's actually giving you huge amounts of space, is in fantastic shape, in addition to giving you counter room. And then more storage, deep storage, real wood storage. Not the stuff that's cheapo, not the vinyl wrapped wood veneer fakey stuff that everybody else is using. Nice Onan generator controls here in addition to your water heaters. Fuel cage, And all the drawers are super nice, even finished on the inside. So instead of having raw wood here, if you were to spill something in there, it cleans up super easy. Now I love the setup for this. This is actually different than the two couches facing each other. They actually have an eating area here, so you'll see that that turns into these partial sets here. And this actually flips up just as easy as that. Bam! And now you see how you have a nice dinette type area here, where the seats are facing each other so you can have a conversation area. This one down here, on the other hand, actually flips into your standard couch facing the conversation area. It is absolutely amazing in terms of being able to relax, and you don't have to sit there staring at the people that are with you, which is a big difference between this and most toy haulers. And if you want to turn them into a bed, look at how easy that is on this side. Bam! Look at that! There's a nice large sleeper there. And then, of course, this side comes down to either the couch or the large sleeper. And they pretty much come together, but they don't quite form one bed. There's about a 6-inch gap in between them. Now, in the rear here, you take a look at all the space that you have and see how tall that doorway is. Much, much bigger than the doorway on most of the toy haulers. And look at all the windows that you get here. Not just one window here, but a nice large window here. Nice large one there. A huge vent here in the top. Look at all this, guys. That's because these walls are built with super high quality. Not the little stuff that you're going to get from the other manufacturers that can't withstand it. In addition to that, you can drop this down and you can use this as a netting. So you can have it open and you can either have it completely sealed up with this, or you can just use this net to keep the bugs and mosquitoes out. So in the fall and the spring, you can sit there and relax and have great view. In addition to relaxing and being comfortable, this nice large brisk air system here will really keep your family cool, even in the hottest conditions. Large Gold Star microwave. It's in really good shape. Not one of the tiny little ones either. And in addition to that, a Norcold refrigerator. And I just love, look at the blue carpeting that they have there for the decals. So much better than just flat wood veneer everywhere like you get in a lot of the guys. Now the Norcolds are much better in the Domestics in my opinion. Not only do they have lots of space, but you actually get to select your own temperature with these. The Domestics are kind of like the Walmart of manufacturers. Those ones you don't. So this is much, much higher end. In the RV guy's opinion. But you know, Mitch the RV guy really knows his stuff, guys. Nice large bathroom area in here. You're going to notice that this is very similar to the newer ones that they're designing. This has been a very popular layout for their bathrooms for a long, long time. Now look at the headroom in here. You could seriously be 6'5" and you could still stand in there. That's unbelievable. In addition to that, they have a tub basin. So if you have small children, you can give them a bath and relax and wash. Area up here for your toiletries, in addition to having the counter space down here. And then take a look at the massive storage area in here. Look at how deep that is. Look at how tall that is. Look at how big this is. If you have stuff that you need to store, you can store it in this toy hauler. And being only 26 feet long, it gets around all that RV restricted parking, which is typically restricted at 30 feet. Guys, this is an amazing deal. Mitch the RV guy here, I have the dirt lot that'll save you a lot. Man, do I have a lot of used toy haulers. I got them ranging the gambit. You gotta take a look at all my inventory. You have to take a look at this one for sure. Hey, I definitely am hoping to hear from you real soon. I'm Mitch the RV guy, and thank you very much.